Well, the bad news just keeps on coming, doesn't it? This is what, third time in a row for doing a rant. The old triple whammy. Nintendo says E3 will just be focused on 2015 games. That is disappointing. Now, I'm not going to flip out like the Zelda thing, because Zelda is the thing I have the most passion for in the gaming industry, but this is just downright baffling, confusing, and puzzling. Why not tell us any games at E3 that are for next year, huh? We already know Zelda won't be shown at E3 because it's now been pushed into next year. So, what does this mean? We know next year at E3 we'll hear about the NX. Does this mean Nintendo is actually going towards giving up on the Wii U and they're just, don't really care about the Wii U anymore? They're like, we gave it a best shot, and or what they pass as a best shot or what they claim is a best shot. Who knows? Who knows? If you're expecting Metroid, ain't gonna be there. I thought we would see it next year with Retro, but if we're also gonna hear about, you know, the NX next year, maybe Metroid will just show up on the next console, the next platform. But then again, I still think the NX is the next handheld. It's possible it could be a codename for both the next handheld and the next home console if it's the whole fusion thing. But if that's the case, I don't even know what to say. I just don't. What does that mean for other games, like Fire Emblem Cross Shin Megami Tensei? Since that was on the briefing report for 2015, but it was to be decided, and at the very bottom of the page, to me that had said that it would be a first half of 2016 title. Does that mean we'll once again not see it at E3 unless they manage to actually get ahead of schedule and make it come out this year? Does that mean we're not going to get a single brand new thing shown at E3 this year, except for Star Fox, which, don't get me wrong, still very, very excited for Star Fox. It's really the only thing that will make me want to tune into Nintendo's E3 this year. But what else is there? Is it possible that there could even be a surprise game coming out this year that we don't know about? Because June is the 6th month. That means that for E3, Nintendo is only focusing on the next 6 months. That's July, August, September, October, November, December. In those months, we know about Mario Maker, Yoshi's Woolly World, Star Fox, Xenoblade, Splatoon. Oh no, Splatoon will be already out. So Yoshi, Mario Maker, Star Fox, Xenoblade, because it will already been out in Japan, but not in North America necessarily. That's 4 games. Am I missing something else? I mean, there's other titles like Fast Racing Neo, which we still haven't seen a damn thing on. But what else is there? Are they going to have any kind of surprises? It's possible, yeah. They'll have one surprise. But honestly, here's what I think is going to happen. You remember a few E3s back, I can't remember, I think it was E3 2011 or 2012. I think it was 2012, the year the Wii U was coming out. The last 30 minutes of their E3 was all focused on Nintendo Land, and it was that horribly awkward moment where everyone was like, why is this still going on? Why are they still talking about this? And even the guy on stage was kind of like, why am I still out here? I think we're going to have a situation like that this E3. Not with Nintendo Land, but I think Nintendo is going to be stupid and spend 30 fucking minutes of their E3 talking about their fall, in quote, games coming to iPad and smartphones. I really think that's going to happen. And as soon as I see Iwata at E3 talking about that, or maybe it's going to be Reggie coming out on stage, he'll reach into his pocket, pull out his smartphone and say, smartphones, now you can be you can kick ass and take names on your smartphone. If he says something like that, I swear to God, I'm tuning out right there. I'm just turning off the damn stream right then and there. Last E3 was so great because of no Iwata. This year, we have Iwata, and it's going to suck. No offense, Iwata, but, well, actually, you know what? Yes, offense. When you were ill, it was sad, and it was, disappointing, but it turned out to be beneficial for Nintendo's E3. Now you'll be back, and it's going to be hurtful to your E3. Newsflash, not a lot of people like you anymore. But, what else? The only thing that I would be pleasantly surprised about from a surprise, well, I mean, technically any game surprise for Wii U I'd be, happy with, but specifically, one thing that came to mind is, since the second DLC for Mario Kart 8, the Animal Crossing one, will be out already, I wouldn't be against Nintendo revealing, two more DLC things for Mario Kart 8 for $12 or whatever. Because then that would mean basically for $24, if you bought both the DLCs, you get basically another Mario Kart 8 worth of content. You get a whole, 32 more courses in total with all that DLC and new characters and stuff. I'd be fine with that. But when it comes to new games, I think the only major, well, I can't even call it major, but the only new ones are probably going to be smartphone shit. And what about that Namco game, that free-to-play online co-op thing? Is that not going to be this year? If it is, then maybe we'll see that. I don't know. Doesn't spell, or this, what is the word I'm looking for? This doesn't sound good for Nintendo's E3. Frankly, honestly, I think Microsoft is going to win, just by default, really. Unless Star Fox is really fucking amazing. That's all Nintendo has as a key title at E3. Because Sony with, Uncharted will probably get another trailer for that, but that's delayed till next year. We're not going to actually see Zelda, which was also pushed back. I really hope Halo 5 is pushed back to next year, just so all three of them can come out at the same time and compete with each other then. But, I don't know. I think Microsoft's going to win E3 by default. That's it for this rant. It wasn't even that much of a, explosive rant. I guess I burnt myself out after the past two of them. So, that'll do it. I'm Original Blood Ace. As always, stay tuned. More videos coming soon. As always.